Tips.
So, tips and technique. Tips and technique, week number 4 out of 5. And we spent some time, again, with the most important things about this dance, which is the connection between us. So that feeling of that stretch away, or the connection with the back of his fingers to the heel of my hand. We're going to start off with just that stretch away, and he's going to use that stretch to lead me into the dance. So instead of me just starting to walk on my own, or him pulling in just the arm, he's going to use that connection to move himself, to bring me in closer, and then send me away. We talked about how the leader's footwork, as he takes his 2 walks backwards, and I'll just demonstrate it since I'm saying it. He's taking his 2 walks backwards. His left foot is forward. At this point, he's just going to bring it in towards him for his triple, and then move it out away to send the lady away. And then either bringing his feet in place next to each other, or that 3rd foot position for an anchor step. Okay, and so he's taking smaller steps back, I'm taking bigger steps forward. We continue to move towards each other. When the lady goes forward, she's taking, like I said, bigger steps forward. She is doing her triple either in place and back, and then her anchor step, or if he continues to draw her in forward, her step becomes 2 walks forward and a forward replace back and anchor step. And we talked about when the man brings the hand in that we want to keep these connections low. It's easy as he walks backwards to start lifting the arms up here. And that just doesn't give you that nice connection and the use of moving her center instead of moving her shoulders back. So he's going to keep the hands low, and as I come towards him, he's going to bring his hands closer and then further away from himself. And again, depending on how close he brings me, as whether I will take that step, the 3rd step, towards him more, or he kept his hands a little bit farther away, so I just did my step in place. He brings his hand closer. 1, I'll take that step, 1 more step forward to him. And then,
The different kinds of stepping on the heel or the...
Right. And I did mention this last week too. When the ladies walk forward, we can walk where our heel strikes the floor first. Walk. As I do that, I am keeping my feet kind of rather close to the floor and skimming the floor, as opposed to like picking them up to walk. And the other option would be using more of a ball flat, which would be a little bit more like a rhythm or Latin leg action. You'll see more of the knee coming forward first, that way. So either one of those are acceptable, and you can mix it up. And then for the leaders, we did mention when he walks backwards that his step, he wants to not just slide his toes back, but kind of take a little bit of a release with the toes. Not exaggerated, so we don't want to do this, right? So it'll see just kind of barely the toes lift from the floor, as opposed to just sliding the whole foot back. Okay, I think that's about it for that.